You see, the Israeli ambassador to Ghana has challenged Mahama's slavery is the greatest crime against humanity claim. Now, him start story way. Say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama MSNCHE ena oko UN ena okokoma ye passe ye say slave trade a course in Brebino. The gravest crime against humanity. Not just a bonia ato Ghana for so enye Ghana for bonia ato nipa pano slave trade. Na ye ni na ye hu nsemo e course senia enkrofo etre se dabi enye sa ebibifo ankasa Ghana for ni bimo people like Afenyuma Kemu nsemo mo babeka and the likes. And the Israel for ambassador enso nya kukudru akasetia adia Mahama ekaino na Israel ambassador ne de no woka. You will put it in context and then see say asemo Israel ambassador no woka no about whom anasa about him. Or say the Israeli ambassador to Ghana, Roy Gillard, has explained why his country voted against Ghana's resolution at the United Nations that led to the declaration of the slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity. Speaking in an interview on Joy News, aired on April 13, 2026, Roy Gillard said that his country voted against the resolution, which was championed by President John Dramani Mahama because of the description of slavery as the gravest crime against humanity. Also, of course, the Atlantic slave trade, the Jewish Holocaust, the Armenian genocide by the Ottomans, the Tutsi genocide by the Hutus in Rwanda. Are we to judge which is the gravest and which is less grave? He questioned. Ambassador Gillard said that his government and that of many other countries reached out to the government of Ghana to drop the gravest crime phrase to no avail. Naturally say, Israel for yomo adwen say omo ka tre Mahama say ade na wode kono na nko won drop it. Say okoma yaka say slave trade the gravest no na ka Mahama drop it. Now so Mahama mpene danyankopon ase pa idanyame ase say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wampene. Or say this, he indicated, left them to no choice but to vote against the resolution. Or say it is only this hierarchy that we could not agree to. There is no doubt that had the resolution called the Atlantic slave trade one of the gravest, we had no problem, and we came very clearly to the Ghanaian delegation at the UN, not only US, and also not only us, also the United States, the UK, the EU, Armenia, and many others, and said just drop the gravest. The gravest for us is a problem. We cannot sit in a hierarchy. We cannot say if the Atlantic slave trade was graver than the Holocaust or the Armenian genocide or the Tutsi genocide or not. How can you judge what is graver than the other? He reiterated. And so inti utie Israel for ambassador and someone worker or say and you say bia slave trade na ye ka say ya de bone no. Once Israel for they voted against it. Inti you say and you say bia ye ka say slave trade no ya de bone no and ne omo asemo da bi. Mo dia ne say senia ye ka say e wiase bone ni na bone bi eni ho a eto slave trade no eno ane omo asem. Eno ane omo asem. But we are going to talk about it. And then, first time waha, subscribing and click the notification bell on this. Here is our latest news. Be about on sa ebeka book na eda screen is on your friend your action plan for weight loss. TMA. Why we fu so person we fu form. Why ya catch us with BP was low. Yes, sugar level was low. Yes, cholesterol was low. Book we auto book we ya a better on yama miensa. Out to me yes yama miensa na. Latest by 1 month. Ube hune sa on beto. Humbe shas yes eto. Book ni 100 cedis per. Ope book ni bi atwa. Number ne wo book ni so no. You can pause the video at this point and take the number. Obe to me a free and obe to me a WhatsApp ni a book no amount. Now, this is what I want to say on this. Me say there will always be an excuse. Listen, let us as a young uncle for can say biane and your bonnet dear ye need difference or bonimu and ye bonnet dear a bonnet let us be truthful to ourselves. So mummy yanka no quarry mummy yanka no quarry and say Jew ni eba bonte ba beka say Holocaust ye kum Jew for no the gravest crime in history. You get sa Israeli ambassador way so be defended say indeed didn't because a nenkro for any involved. The only reason why all these people they don't want it to be tagged as the gravest is because they are at the other end of it. Omo no mo ye esanse wono no ye nti on pese ye the tag be boso. But no quarry any nyamye nim ni bone ye bone de. Nanso obi a wakwakọ wia 1 cedi eni obi a wakwakọ wia 10 billion. Sebi previous I want to mean me say bone ye bone nti omu ni na the same. E je say bia won pese obeka no quarry. And in Rwanda, the killing of the Tutsis and the Holocaust and the killing of the Armenian genocide. Yes, and nini na ya bone. All right. Now so bone bi etwa bone bi. Today, look at the effects of slave trade. Some people are still suffering from it. Racism, and the black people. Omo facing in nano. Utresi a slave trade in sensemo e koso. Ene this adie ni na aba. So let us not sit down. Just because some people feel say enyo omo tag intino. They will use it as an excuse. What to abet ya de na ewie? O say oh me de enye say bia na men support say slave trade na ye boni o. Asemo aye kan say word na ye use your gravest crime no eno na ye support it. Was it not a crime? So what's your own? Was it not a crime? And Israel for Holocaust na almost so far you know. Today Israel for there are systems in place at eboa womo. Whether we like it or not, in Crawford feel say America is the greatest country, whether we like it or not, and the ye can more or more great span Israel for. In terms of Israel for ye can more sika for or my way monsieur my area si we mupa Israel for the Jew for the dosu. Ye come more ye fencing or more to me about the technology pan a yomo no dosu. Ye ban sports e yomo no modoso. Ye ban finance e yomo no modoso. In fact, even in the porn industry, porno industry mpo, ye komo mwenye sika e wasa industry ni mu kra na e ye Jew for na doso. Ye kan doctors o mwenye sika wo wiase mu pa e ye Jew for. Just say every sector, every single sector e yomo sector bia wo bedwin ho bia e yomo na modoso. Wo de adwin ho say ye boni o ye papa o e yo. Hey, na grofo no. Embra ye di omo boni no. Ene ye den hihye ye to ho a omo to me pick you self up enende omo aba be yesa. And yen ye be before His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e leadi na be before yen so structures bia ye adwuma aboa yen. And they won't asem omo kan. But you see, for them, you know, I don't even blame them. Yen be before na me blame yen. Because you get some of our people supporting Saudi we are Israel for akano. But to ma Israel ni mambeka say kuna ye ku omo no the gravest crime. Na bibini nkonkoka se masa obwa. Ye beka tre say bibini ni say or a comment our passing anti-Semitic say they have a word for it. Anti-Semitism say bien. Not just say asemo a woka no otan Israel. Ye nya de sa tag ne to so anti-Semitism say bien no. Ye de sa tag ne to so a wa bra bo asai. And then omode ye musician ne friend Kanye West no because of criticizing Israel for. And the Kanye West you okobo show e wo London. You see ye man we show no sponsors omo show ni suni na say omo for musika nche show ni mu biom Oman no UK for no ese wo man visa mpoma ne mbo oman ni mu die ntia because embre bi by or criticize Israel for eno keke omo de omo mpese omo beye bibia e be criticize omo dabi but ye bi before ye ade ne de ye criticize ye wo benya bibini na bibini no so support easy. Ebusianfo book na that screen is on your friend the Ghanaian investor. Now this book is the most practical guide a betrayal senior be investi e Ghana ha. So we call Amazon now we search for book a betrayal senior be to me investi e Ghana. Book we and address e betwe ni tie say the leading book. Now, book we better how to set up an emergency fund. A lot of people don't know, but so to me setting up emergency fund that should be over benya emergency be say waka say and I say any emergency situation be a wuhien sika biana. The emergency fund will come in and kick it for you. Book we better send your bit to me use systems Ghana ha. Now they are setting up emergency fund no. Book we better send your best setting up an insurance policy. Ya na Ghana for be brain no. Omum believe in insurance policies. Now so book we the companies, government approved companies omo numbers any bibia beto or atrel insurance policy was say or select abo ejuma e track record. Now say insurance policy no endowment fund. Obianka say kokonya accident, but you need to protect yourself in a sense that ejuma wo ye no ukokonya accident ana boni bi kokoto na untumi nye ejuma krana e was say insurance policy no it take care of you and your family. Book we better how to set that thing up e Ghana here. Book we better send you to me I start a personal pension fund. E ya na nkrofo bebre omo be ko pension wi a e ya no mo ko ekrase because omosika sem enye. Now udi book we yechi numbers ebe ma companies ebe ma na wo fresh companies no mo tretre nsem ni so tre no mo tre osika wo say o de to fund demo every single month o be ko pension no na wada ne millionaire so unye millionaire krana o be ko pension no na wada ne millionaire uni how o man be da ne bed na ntu obi aso. Now the last part no and it's a book we bet show how to invest in the Ghanaian stock exchange. Osikeni bia bet show say if you really want to build wealth you have to use the stock exchange. Now, Ghana Stock Exchange, one of the best performing stock exchanges in the world currently. Now, se me pese me tretre stock exchange ni mu show. Now, what ya siye ya? Me assure se wa wutie me no, ebia one fan yogurt pen. Ebia na one Guinness pen. Se un fan yogurt and un Guinness da krana. Me assure se Unilever, we use omo product be pen. Se un use be da krana. Me assure se we di chocolate da. Se un di chocolate da krana. Me assure se at least we use ebia Ghana Commercial Bank. We use Ebia Eco Bank and Access Bank. Now all these companies, they are listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. If you invest in them, it means we are part owner of those companies. Into companies we a bit to say MTN every time we make sika because Ghana for air talk credits, Ghana for air year bundle. Into at the end of the year MTN for omo sika na we make here. Omo share omo ye owners and omo invest in MTN no mo sika no na bia yeden ababe so into obi biara wa invest in MTN shares bia no ubedi adanse ye se nanse ya 10th April MTN for tua oka ade bia friend dividends. Now dividends no it came as a result of you being a shareholder of MTN. Book we better how to invest in those things. Now eno no ebetumi adane o passive income. Wonim say nkrofo use MTN but every year bia no MTN betua oka. A lot of people don't know this. This book is going to teach you all those things. Now say bia one person will invest in just one company krana ye wade bia ye friend no mutual fund, equity mutual fund. Book we better how to use equity mutual funds. Ebe ma mutual funds no the best equity mutual fund there wa Ghana ha omo numbers. Naturally, say what from no way to me set yourself up. So wo tie me na wo ba me shrew e wo say wo setting it up with sa book we to book we e ma wadanfo to book we e ma wo ho. So pe book ni bia to a number na eda eye book ni so no 055-807-4986 fresh a number no ofra book no version e beboa no ye de be ma o ye Ghana ni na wa brochure na wo pe book ni hard copy a eno ane so be call Amazon na wa search for the Ghanaian investor eba na wato oto a ye be ship book no e de abro montre mo adwo comment box ni mo.